Okay, your chapter 6-7 tip of the day, or tips of the day. We have number 3 and number 4 I'll look at with you. You got parallelogram ABCD, which means opposite sides are parallel and congruent. So 3x plus 20 should be equal to 5x minus 12. That should be some help in getting you to solve number 3. Okay, so this one is a multiple choice deal. I don't know how much help I can give you with this one without just giving the answer, but properties of a parallelogram. So this is, like Mr. Blaylock used to call it, the base model, right? It doesn't matter if it's a rhombus, if it's a rectangle, if it's a square. Any parallelogram is going to have all of these properties, right? So think about that. Like, you know, the unique thing about a rhombus, for example, is that the diagonals were perpendicular to each other, okay? That was unique. The diagonals don't always intersect at a 90-degree angle. Squares and rectangles, what was unique about those was that they all had 90-degree angles in the corners, okay? And unique to the rectangle and the square also is that the diagonals were congruent, okay? Also in a rhombus, which was very unique to the rhombus, the diagonals bisect the angles, right? That's not true in a rectangle, okay? Remember, it's true in the square because he's fully loaded, right? The square has every property. So all I want is which one of these is true in any parallelogram, right? So remember, in the rectangles and squares, the diagonals are congruent. In the rhombus and the square, the diagonals are perpendicular. So think about which one, and in the rhombus, the diagonals bisect the angles as well. That's a unique property to the rhombus and the square. So think about which one of those is going to be true for everything, not just for a rhombus or a square or a rectangle.